Time to set up the 50-gallon lowboys from ZooMed for babies galore. So now for me, this will kind of be like a little bit of therapy too. You can see where I've been working on the algae, pulling it out, making it look better, kind of organizing plants. Some of my lower light ones I'm going to put down here because I'll end up having Synodontis, which will eat a lot of algae off of the Nubius and take care of that naturally. Because this is a lot of light for as shallow as that is. But I've got a good idea for a plant that I am going to float on here, which will hopefully do all right with the pygmy chain swords. These lights really aren't the best, but for the price and what all I do, they were the best for the budget. One day we'll upgrade. But anyways, and this is why I don't worry about algae, because now it's just one big old algae ball. Well, done. Try to shake off what substrate I can. Kind of work my fingers through it. Got some light fingering. Now that it's cleared out, I know there's no other babies in there. I can start going ahead and catching these baby dwarf neons. I'll finish planting this up tomorrow with the baby fish in there. It won't matter. But with the baby dwarf neons, I need to finish catching these guys out of here too. There's so much to do. I might as well give these guys a swoop while I'm here. The trick with this is go nice and slow. See how they're getting scared. They're like, oh, what is that? And then they get curious. There goes his food. Oh, there's Big Brother back here. He's like, what's going on? He's the only one. They're still here. This is like what I was talking about earlier. Oh, he's coming up to the group. He's curious. Let's see, I'll move him into the corner. Try to keep him from going down. Force him up, because that's the way I'm going. Oh, no, don't go over. Nice and slow, because eventually they're going to run out of space. First they lose their cool loses, because these fish are a lot faster than me underwater. Oh, look, some just went right in. A lot of them just went right in. I think I got every single one of them. Yeah, I got them all. Looks like there's 2 more left in the tank. He should drum up any of the smaller ones by him or her, whoever it is. That fish should drum up the smaller ones by tomorrow, and then, shoot, I may get this tank back. Which I'm not quite ready for the parents to go back into it, because I'm still experimenting with this rock pile type compared to the full landscape of rock. Which, as we can see, has worked really well. So still experimenting with that. Maybe we'll play with another egg scatter in here. I don't really know what I got though. We'll see. I've also got so many baby platinum rice fish. Like all over in there. Look at that. Looks like stars. It's too cool. But those guys need to go up here. This would be just perfect for them. Check this out. With the 3 times feeding a day, these dwarf neons. I don't know why my camera always jumps like that, because I can't figure it out. But anyways, let me show you how many babies are actually in this. Once again, go nice and slow. I get my net wet. You don't want to go in dry. Nobody likes it like that. Oh, there's so many. So I've got most of them corralled on the edge. See them all? There's some bigger ones too. So I'm gonna go back and forth with them, trying to corral them towards the middle, Pull into a corner here. Holy moly. So look at all these babies. Oh, hold on, you guys. Well, that net's all stitched weird. That's gonna be a pain. I gotta put the phone down so they don't get stuck in the cloth. Oh, set my phone down. Mystery snail eggs. I don't keep it humid enough. But if I did... There we go, got them to settle down, got the net down. And what I do is I'll wiggle the net just kind of like that as it works the fish off the net, because a lot of them will try to stick to it. You get a smaller cup here. Boom. Start working them all in to their new home. Oh, little buddies. Oh, they'll have lots of good stuff to eat in here. And one last thing I do here, we grab some of this Daphnia. You see, it's everywhere. And what this will do, this will help keep them from predating on each other so much. They can be occupied with these things, which a lot of these are way bigger than what the babies are. So hopefully they'll be able to colonize. I'm gonna do the same for up here, which the Daphnia should just go gangbusters with these platinum rice fish in there. Oh my God. Yeah, these guys should be able to mass produce while the babies are in there. That'll be my full circle. This is the 50-gallon lowboy the day after cleaning it. Look how clean this is. Look at the Daphne and the fry everywhere. Looks really cool with that sunlight coming in. I need to get higher light plants, like probably do more stems on here, because I love having my door open and just letting the sun come in. This tank manages it well because there's a lot of guppy grass and this stuff is blowing up in here. And after. And I know it's not a designer tank, but it's for purpose. Got a bunch of these baby rice fish I need to get moved out too. Bunch of them. As I mentioned, they'll be going up there. 3 weeks later. And currently this is what the top one looks like with all the rice fish. As you can see, the rice fish have gotten a lot bigger. And the amount of Daphnia in here is really wild. There's so many Daphnia. So you can see they've got plenty to keep them occupied. Not worried about eating each other. It's hard to tell if there's as many because they're more spread out. There's definitely quite a bit of them in here. As far as the rice fish, look how active they are too. And this is at night when they're about to go to sleep. And in here you can see the dwarf neons. They're starting to get some size on them, a few of them. Not as much Daphnia in here because there wasn't that much green water. There's quite a few of the dwarf neon babies. Since it's so deep, it goes so far back. You see them as I zoom in. There's just layers of them. So lots of dwarf neons just waiting to grow out. I should probably pull out these bigger ones. Or get some of that Daphnia down here. Either way, there's a bunch of babies growing in here. And seems to be doing pretty good. No filter. TDS probably like 200. Actually, breeding wise and raising wise, these fish really don't require any special like hardness, pH, anything like that. You just go. TDS is all I check, and this stuff's probably near 200, probably either a little over or a little under. And I keep the temperature between 74, 80 something. It changes in this fish room because I leave the doors open. There you have it, babies galore. Can't wait to see these all grow out and turn into big fish in here. Stay tuned. Be showing it to y'all. The 75 is about to be the same for the dwarf neons. You do also feed and supplement the tanks with the tetracolor tropical granules. That feeds the whole ecosystem. Got all the Daphnia too. More babies galore.